guys. I really think you did a fantastic job, and I just also want to shout out to Dr. Eugene Fung for helping organize this and get us all together. Thank you, Eugene, for giving me the chance to speak today. I just only have 15 minutes, so I would like to just briefly go through some important elements that were mainly discussed, but to highlight some of the elements of how sleep is so key in immune health. And we're using the Biocrystal technology as an integrative strategy for health. So I just have to move over to my slide advancer here, 1 second. So this speech is endorsed by the World Organization of Natural Medicine, for which I'm a professor along with Dr. Sheila McKenzie, Dr. Fong, Dr. Stanley Nye, and we're helping the SLEEPM Wellness Company bring wellness education forward. And we've been hoping that some of the proceeds from our use here as a fundraiser would help also support the Clinics for Humanity. So I just wanted to let you know that many of us professors are working together to try and bring that kind of education forward at a formal level, because this company is such of a high caliber. I'm an integrative medical doctor and coach and the director of the Department of Bioenergetics at the Canadian College. And I've been helping with Dr. Fung's leadership to produce the Sleep Academy, where we've been recording speeches like this one today over the last couple of years to educate affiliates in the SLEEPM company. And we've come together also to make a Sleep Academy of these podcasts, which you can get access to the library of some of our other lectures, and other fantastic speakers have come along, especially some of the professors with education, such as Dr. Fung and his wellness products and his understanding of marketing, who runs marketing meetings to show us how to become a self-care on the financial side of building a business. Dr. Stanley Nui, we use him for showing us exercises and Qigong mastery and helping us understand the body electric. And Dr. Sheila has been presenting lectures on crystals, minerals, nutrition, and stress reduction. And we've also had other guest lectures like we had today with other testimonials. So I've tried to collect those all together under our Sleep Academy, and you can access that, as well as our new Sleeping Your Way to Wellness book, which comes with the authority of these 4 professors and helps others who are in the sleeping business access more wellness tools and strategies to understand what is this business of sleep and how can we make simpler our lives by using such a thing. So I just want you to know that many of these videos from the corporation, videos about the product and or videos about training, as well as some of the videos on the Health Counts Academy, are available to you if you're interested in educating yourself in this field, either as a distributor or as a health coach. And I also just wanted to mention that, as a disclaimer, we aren't supporting any particular form of invasive medicine here. We're supporting vitality, and you can use this from home or clinic. And we're just wanting to make sure that people aren't making claims that aren't supported by the actual research. The SLEEPM company has gone to great lengths to make research about their ability to improve circulation and digestion and other elements of respiration and circulation. But we're not claiming to cure any specific disease or any condition or etc. We're basically increasing your own vitality to its normal natural function so that your circulation can be measurably improved, okay? So just to skip along briefly, I would like to talk about vibrational health. And the immune system is basically a complex system for self-protection of your body's mechanisms. It's both fluid, it's both blood, it's electric, it's magnetic. And when it's all working together, it fosters a sense of healthy mind, body, emotion, and spirit that allows your body to be in surveillance and restore itself and rejuvenate to keep in balance over time. And so therefore you basically have high resistance to diseases. And by using biocrystals and their EMF strategies like charcoal to stop the aging process, we can accelerate this restoration process. We can protect your circulation through bioterrain. And we also can help with the homeostasis of the whole body, which generally rises up your general immune system. In addition, we build the body up at night because the brain is more active and the immune system is more active at night than when you're awake. And the ability to clean the body at night from toxins and microbes and insults is the thing that helps you prevent these inflammation and degeneration over time. So investing in a mattress over years and years, considering you're sleeping 1/3 of the night, is a great way to bring yourself sequentially into the most optimal state of health and reduce the wear and tear of aging. And basically our bodies are cleaning during the night because the body and brain are unaware and unconscious of the exit of these negative unwanted thoughts, negative nauseating chemicals, negative poisons and toxins are being released at night. So thank God we're not so much aware of it, but their body is actually more busy during the night. And if you're sleeping a third of the day, you're really donating a third of your life to anti-aging and longevity and a lower heart rate and a lower body temperature and a faster respiration and deeper respiration rate, so that all these things will improve your blood pressure to the head and to the body and affect your concentration, your focus, and your mood and your general vitality. Now, vibration is something that needs to be understood as a basic fundamental of the universe. We have a universal vibration, and it basically allows us to align ourselves and get into a flow state. And when you correct your bioterrain and all the body systems are working towards the center point, what we call 0 point energy, you have tons of energy left over to do all the job of the orchestra that has to play all the body instruments all day. And your body is much like an aquarium that has both mineral salt water in it with 61 different minerals in order to supply and have oxygen jump around and distribute energy. But it also, it's important to keep the pH of the tank correct so that there's a release of acidic gases out of the tank and that the waste products can be taken out of the tank so it always remains clear. So if you want clear blood and a clear brain and clear thinking, you have to have a clear immune system, which is basically what cleans your tank. And what cleans your tank is these minerals and salt water and oxygen that are the fundamentals of all of health. So if you basically have a good y-axis, which is the voltage of oxygen and hydrogen and water, so you need to be well hydrated. And if you have the x-axis with a good pH control, and then you have a good z-axis of good minerals, your body actually maintains that aquarium tank in you and stays towards the center point where good healthy probiotics and ocean-rich water live, instead of drifting off into the corner pockets where there's more metals and toxins and pesticides and poisons. So the prevention of disease is basically just trying to ride up the center of that graph and stay in the middle. And this is where biocrystals afford you the ability through resonance and harmonics to vibrate with the healthy minerals of the tank and to keep you in the center of that tank so you don't drift off into disease. So basically the biocrystal bed helps you from being too over-oxidized or too alkaline, and it helps you stay in the middle of the body, and that's what is basically being on your axle. And the body only uses a few minerals at high degree, like oxygen at 65% of you. So if you can use the crystal bed to increase the oxygen in the body through circulation, you're helping a huge amount of the body's anti-aging systems. And then you'll notice that there's 1% of other trace minerals in the body, but without any one of those, your body would fail, because these are the minerals that act as the catalyst to make the work done in the body. So when you have all the body's different minerals, which vibrate different frequencies or different notes or different colors, the body is able to assimilate its spectral analysis or spectral vibrational systems into a nice harmonic rainbow of function. And the crystals in the crystal bed are chosen for augmenting these organ systems and these brain blood flow and circulation systems by having the vibration of Mother Earth near you all night long. And your body, through concordant harmonic vibration, will start getting in tune with those crystals in your body. And those crystals in the body and the bed are now harmonically tuning you regularly 8 hours a night. So you can imagine that over time, this can get quite cumulative in its benefits as these signatures of healthy bioelectric field are presented to your body night after night. And when the harmonic concordant vibrations have overcome your brain power, the brain can relax without stress. And then the stress hormones can go down, which can lower your weight, you can lower your anxiety, it can lower your blood pressure. So all of these elements together are conforming to help avoid the misalignments and the subtle out of tuning of the body for both minor and major issues. And the longer you sleep on the bed, the more beneficial it is. Now, it's important to just remember that light fluctuation is key to all health, and especially mental health. So we know that shift workers, for instance, have higher rates of suicide and death because they have difficulty with stress hormone running higher all the time because of the lack of light fluctuation in their jobs. And in fact, without light, we can have diseases like inflammation, mental disorientation, depression, psychosis, anxiety, infertility, and especially a poor immune system and chronic fatigue, and even lead to addictions. So why do we want you to sleep so well is we want you to get into such a deep sleep that you can create a repair of your body during the night. Now, blue light is exposed during the daytime, triggers your dopamine to wake up, and at night, the dopamine goes down and the sun comes down and the orange color comes up, which stimulates GABA, the antihistamine of the pineal gland that releases your prolactin bonding and sex hormones, releases your human growth hormone for anti-aging, and it releases the melatonin for sleep and the pigments of your skin that are also very immunoprotective. So having a proper day and night sleep cycle is quite important, because if you disturb that sleep, you're not allowing the mitochondria to come out at night and do all their body cleaning in the dark. And it's a quite amazing fact that one biophoton of light gathered up in your body in the daytime can trigger 100 million reactions in the dark in your mitochondria at nighttime, where your battery starts recharging, you start repairing DNA and proteins and muscle repair. And that is what's helping all these athletes with their peak performance the next day, is that their mitochondria, which drive energy into the cell, are very active. So if we have any mineral depletion in our body or any light depletion, we can't get that mitochondrial furnace going and help protect ourselves. So if you look at a mitochondria, you'll look that there's crystals buried all within the mitochondria. And these cristae are receiving the vibrations from the crystal mattress and from sunlight. They're vibrating your energy systems into high vibration. And this is now charging up your brain at night, especially in all the different areas of the brain that are active at night, and helps more holistic integration of your body for memory and cognition, for balance and coordination, for better organ perfusion and emotional health, for the energy to build up in your body to repair injuries and cancers that occur, and for reducing the microbe and poisonous elements like dumping heavy metals out at night, and also from dumping out all the EMF pollution that is damaging your DNA and prematurely aging you. And the brain has different areas that work at night, okay? There's non-REM sleep where you're not dreaming, and then there's REM sleep when you're dreaming. But if you look at this one particular area in pink called deep sleep, this is the most important time when the brain actually does the most healing, sends out the stem cells to clean up anything in the body. And so you can see that with the first few hours of sleeping, the crystal bed helps you go to bed deeper and faster and get to that deeper sleep, so that the immune system has a longer and less interrupted chance of interfering with your physiology. So when you're dreaming, the body is clearing and storing memories and getting creative. But when you're deeply sleeping, this zinc burst of light triggered by your stem cells goes and heals your DNA telomerase enzymes, and it helps repair any corrupted cellular damage. So getting a deeper sleep faster will help your organs clean. And if you think about it, when you look at how the body is organized in Chinese medicine, each organ only works for 2 hours a day and rotates through this particular cycle called, wood, fire, earth, air, water. And look at the top half of this graph. When you start here at 7 o'clock at night, the pericardium and adrenals are recharging their energy. At 11 o'clock, you start dumping gallbladder. At 1 o'clock, you start dumping liver poisons out through the enzymes and start building proteins and muscles and helping your manufacturing plant of the liver clean the brain. At 3 a.m., your lungs kick in. And this is why the deep sleep and the deeper respiration and the deeper, shall we say, faster and deeper respirations of sleeping on a SLEEPM mattress has been shown to cause a huge improvement in the lungs off-gassing the acidic gases. And then the large intestine dumps all the poisons out of you and cleans you through your lymph node system. So clearly, from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m., your body is working extremely hard at getting rid of all the bad junk out of you. So why not invest in a SLEEPM bed to get all the gallbladder dumping, to get the liver processing all these poisons, to help the body and all of these integrated communication systems get themselves all in sync with each other like an orchestra. And look at how complex the neurological systems are. So, it's too hard to do all this as a patient, but wouldn't you rather have a passive way to heal your nervous system at night all night long, rather than taking, medications or other systems? So helping your organs detox, repairing your circulation and oxygen, your memory, your muscle relaxation, your DNA repair, your stem cell stimulation, and all your organ and spinal posture all together are what bring up your immune system to its peak performance. And the biocrystals are safe, they are proven efficacious, they've been certified, and they have basically no known risk at any tolerance level. Anybody of any age can use it to clean their body and restart their body's circulation systems, their yin and yang organ balancing, and their outputs, so that they can clear that neurological system and remove them, the risks from any of these preventable, discoverable, and stress-related diseases. And just basically exposing yourself to these crystals, and I won't go into them as many of the previous speakers have done, but the division of which crystals to use and which body parts have been carefully selected. And in particular, they've been ground up so finely that the surface area of these crystals is massive. It causes a 3-foot plume of bioenergetically detectable energy from head to toe around the whole bed. So even if you have a mattress yourself already, you can buy the crystal mattress pad and put it on the bed you already own. But we recommend that you get the benefits of the extra charcoal to clean the EMF pollution out of the bed and help the oxygen and delivery of the systems. And remember that the activated charcoal absorbs odor and EMF negative ions of the cell phone tower. The ambient radiation is also nullified. So not only is the golden crystals, the gold and silver is boosting the energy to the crystals, so the crystals are lifting up your energy, and the activated charcoal is removing negative energy. And by the time you mix that together, you're getting quite leverage on the body's immune system. And just to finish, we already mentioned that the posture is so important as well. So the mattress can help better blood flow to the head. The vibrations of the positive energies can quickly absorb into the brain to reduce stress hormone and help with all the body, mind, emotion, spirit. And this is why athletes and many other people with any condition are drawn to this, is because they're noticing a reduction of pain. They're noticing a reduction of stress. They're improving in their relaxation, and they're noticing their performance on the sports field is improved. So these are all benefits of the SLEEPM mattress that are so important to understand, that in this time of coronavirus around the world, what other investment could you do that's passive, massive, global, residual income, and has a possible effect of improving your entire immune system for years to come? This is why myself and many of our professors have validated and corroborated the SLEEPM company as a wellness company that we can really get behind. So I encourage you all to just sleep better and live better. And if you're interested, we have other lectures coming up next week about insomnia, which you can also we can talk in more detail about that. So for now, I want you to take some action, talk to the person who brought you onto this webinar, and get involved with this company, either for your own health, for your income, or for both. And I'm going to hand the speech back to, back to Alan now, who's the host. And I just want to thank you all for watching and paying attention to yourself and taking the time out of your day to have a listen to some new education. Thanks so much for letting me participate. And again, thanks for Dr. Fong for organizing this event.
Thank you very much for sharing all of that detail.